try and do this kind of quick because it's late and I didn't sleep at all last night, so I need to get to bed before I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Last night I got a job offer. Well, it's not really a job that pays money, but I got an offer to write for a magazine, which I have an article that's going to be published in November in another magazine. And that story that I wrote was about being trans. And this magazine that contacted me wants me to write about trans issues as well. I guess, I don't know if I'm the only one that's like this, but I don't want to be defined by being trans. You know, I don't want that to become all that I'm known for. The book that I'm working on, it's absolutely nothing about being trans, yet I have the editor that I worked with on the magazine, a friend of hers has asked me to write a book kind of like how I came out, which was really bad and weird. But I guess it's different. I don't know. And I was telling someone about it tonight, and I haven't said yes or no. It doesn't pay, which I don't really care about, because when you're a writer, getting exposure and experience is awesome. That's about as good as money, because if people don't know you, you know, whatever. But really, I would do it. It's just that they want me to write a column for every issue about being trans, some kind of trans issue, being a gay trans, being a lesbian trans, which obviously I have no idea. That would be more on the male-to-female side. It's just that it bugs me. And it's like people talk about how you're supposed to have all these beliefs like other trans people do. You know, you have to think. But like when I told her that it was mainly because I don't want to be just solely known for writing trans issues, it was like, wow, why not? I guess I feel that as a person there's more to me than just being transgendered. It doesn't consume everything that I am. Right now, it's a big part of my after-work life, because I'm working on the website and things like that, and I'm trying to get things going for the non-profit organization and all that. But outside of that, and people are going to say that it's where I live, being in the South, which it has nothing to do with that. Where I live, there's a lot of male to females. There's a few trans guys that, like I say, we meet. It's not uncommon. It's not something that's talked about, and we have all these, like the Pride isn't that big. I mean, we have one here, but it's not huge like Boston or San Francisco or even Atlanta. I don't know. I don't want to be defined because I'm trans. You know, I don't want to be, that's all there is to me, is I'm trans. It drives me nuts. Like, I get asked a lot if I've ever considered dating other trans guys. And honestly, I haven't. One of them was like, well, we can relate to you better than anybody else. That's great. It's great to have friends that you can relate to and that you can talk to and they understand what you're going through. But in a whole, I think that I'd rather date someone that I'm attracted to. I'm not attracted to the guys, so dating a female to male when they're trying to look like a guy, you know, we pass as guys. That's what we are. I didn't say that right at all, but so you guys know what I mean. I don't want that. I'm not attracted to that. I am attracted to very feminine looking girls. My last ex was, you can't really describe her. She was a cheerleader. She's in musicals. She was a singer. She was awesome. She was all about her makeup and everything like that. I want someone that I can relate to personality-wise rather than just something that we're going through. Like I say, I don't feel that being trans defines me, and that's probably wrong, and get shit-talked. But even like in a lot of the MySpace groups, it's like, it's just things like that. It's like, when you're trans, you have to think a certain way. You have to do this, you have to do that, or all these other trans people, they bash you because you're not in their mind. You don't feel what they feel. You don't see what they see. If you do something different than they do, then you're wrong. If you don't want to have surgery, what the hell's wrong with you? If you want to go off teeth, what the fuck, Or one guy was like, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be trans, but I'm not going to do hormones, and I'm probably not going to do surgery. And it was like everybody attacked him. Well, how can you be a trans if you don't transition, And I guess with all the research that I've done for the site and everything, it's not that uncommon to me. There are some guys that they don't want to take hormones because they don't want to put anything in their body like that. They don't want to have surgery because they don't want to have surgery. Some of it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with they can't do it. They prefer not to do it. It doesn't make them any less of a man than it does the people that actually have the surgery. And it's weird because some of these people that say that, they're like, it doesn't matter what's between your legs, all that matters is what's between your ears, I don't know. I was supposed to be doing my coming out story, but this really pissed me off today, and I'm confused. I don't know what to do. I know that if I talk to some people, they're going to say, be a voice. And I don't want my trans voice to be the only voice that I have. And I don't want to be defined. Like I said, I don't want to be defined as just that, because there's a whole lot more to me than just being trans. During Christmas I do a lot of different stuff. I do Toys for Tots, I do the Salvation Army. I've worked for the Red Cross before. They have a big dinner. Yeah, it is the Red Cross. There's one at the Salvation Army. I work for a lot of little organizations around here. We do the Angel Tree, which is part of the Salvation Army. Last year I rang a bell at Walmart with a big group of us, which was really fun because we kind of sang. Probably not fun for the people there, but we had a good time doing it. I do the Toys for Tots thing. I'll either help sort toys or something like that. But like I say, there's just a whole lot more to me than just being trans. And it bugs me that people see that, and that's what they want you to do. Because I don't want to do it. And I don't think it makes me any less a man than it makes them, So I guess this was mainly just a bitch. I have no idea whether I'm going to do the magazine thing or not. It would be a great experience, but I really need to work on the book. And I think that if I can be motivated to write for a magazine, then maybe I just need to set deadlines and have someone kicking my ass and, dude, you gotta get this done, because it's all out there. I just gotta put it together and all that. So yeah, anyway, that's it. I hope I'm not the only one out there that's like that. I'll talk about it, and I basically have an account for my trans videos, and I have a regular account where I just kind of do whatever, which mostly right now is drunken videos of my friends singing. But yeah, that's it.